Hey everybody, welcome to Disneyopolis. I'm Bryan. We're back at City Hall for another fantastic show. My pal Paper Duffy over here is a bit of a camera hog. I see he has his hand in one of the Mickey's eyes. Nonetheless, he's here with us too. Today's show is going to be fun. We're going to talk about movies that we feel deserve a sequel. Now, these are movies that are either in production or there's been talk of it, but nothing's really happened with it or it's stalled. But these are just some random movies that we kind of took a look at, and we went through a pretty exhaustive list of them to determine, my staff and I, which ones would be ripe for a sequel. So let's just jump right into it. The first movie I feel I would love to see a sequel for, and this is one that's been asked for a while. Why we haven't seen it, I don't know, but it's the Pixar film A Bug's Life. To me, A Bug's Life is kind of the forgotten Disney Pixar movie. Although it was one of the first that was out there that really, did really, really well at the box office. We even have an attraction in Animal Kingdom that it is themed after. It's A Bug's Life. But this was actually a really fun movie. I like to watch it every now and then just to kind of refresh my memory of what a really well done movie it was. And I would love to see a sequel to it. As of this point in time, there's no real talks to make a sequel. As of probably about 3-4 weeks ago, Disney has kind of said that here's our list of movies that we're going to make sequels to, and we're not going to do any more sequels for some time to come. Now, when I say movies that we're looking to do sequels, we're talking about Disney Pixar movies. And A Bug's Life is not on that list. So, Disney, if you're watching, know that you have a stable of fans out there who would love to see a sequel to this movie. My next choice, Hercules. Hercules was a fun movie, did pretty well box office wise. It's had some attention paid to it after it did very well at the box office. There were plans for a direct-to-video sequel. It didn't quite make it. There was a Disney Channel cartoon, and I don't want to call it an animation because it was done by Toon Disney. And it was around for a little while. Nothing fabulous. It got some decent reviews. But I would like to see a proper sequel to what arguably is one of the better movies that were made during the Disney Renaissance period. And that is Hercules. Up next, you've heard me say this a gajillion times. This is one of my favorite Disney movies ever, Meet the Robinsons. There was talk about a Meet the Robinsons sequel. Not terribly long after the movie came out. The movie did not, in Disney's opinion, make enough money to merit further consideration of a sequel, but the characters were wonderful and quirky, and it's just, I don't know, it's a wonderfully anti-Disney Disney movie, if that makes any sense. It's not your typical, talking animals or princess movie. It's just a hodgepodge of wonderful chaos and a sweet story about adoption. And personally, I would like to see what happens after Meet the Robinsons takes place. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. And again, if anybody from Disney corporate is watching, we'd love to see a Meet the Robinsons sequel. Again, wonderful and diverse movie that really does deserve some more attention. My next pick, Pixar's Ratatouille. Now, this is an interesting movie. As far as sequels are concerned, they were looking at doing a sequel. They just haven't done anything with it yet. It's not that this is an ignored Disney Pixar property. There's been theming that's been done in several of the Disney parks, particularly, as you would imagine, Disneyland Paris, where there are actually some attractions that are themed after Ratatouille, as well as some restaurants and things. But this would just be a wonderful movie to have a sequel to. Again, it was one of those that did very well at the box office, as pretty much all Pixar movies have done. And it deserves another treatment. It really does. And an interesting tidbit I was looking at while we were researching this, there is a company, and I'm trying to remember what country that company is from. But anyway, they were basically redoing a bunch of Disney movies, giving them slightly different titles, and re-releasing them into the wild, and not near up to Disney quality. But Ratatouille is one of those who'd receive that treatment. But again, we would love to see a sequel to that wonderful movie Ratatouille. And then finally, one of my favorite, what I called a Disney hidden gem. It's not one you think of when you think of Disney princess movies, but to me, it is the quintessential Disney princess movie, and that is Enchanted. Loved Enchanted, loved the musical score. I mean, it was nominated for 2 Academy Awards just based on the soundtrack alone. Actually, it may have even been 3. Yeah, it was 3. I don't think we got any wins out of that one, but still, wonderful movie. And the people who were in the movie, people like James Marsden, of course, Amy Adams, they've all said they're open to a sequel. There is a script out there somewhere in the ether. But as James Marsden himself pointed out, the clock is ticking. They're getting older, and it's going to be a little bit harder to play those characters at that point. But really, Enchanted, wonderful movie. It's a fairy tale, so just like other fairy tales like Snow White and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, this is a treatment. I keep saying treatment. This is a movie that deserves that kind of treatment, its own sequel. So let's see an Enchanted sequel while we're at it. Anyway, those are my list of 5 movies that I would love to see Disney sequels to. I'd love to hear what yours are. Put it in the comment section down below. We can revisit this show if we get enough comments and enough information from other people of movies that you would like to see made into sequels. Some of them are actually being made into sequels. Things like, of course, Incredibles, Cars, of course, Toy Story. Those being the Pixar movies. We just saw Pete's Dragon redone, although not a sequel. But there are other movies that are actually, they're either in pre-production, they're having scripts written, finishing up. So there's still a lot out there, and there's a lot of great things that are going to get made. These are just 5 more we'd like to see. As always, we appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you leave comments in the comments section below. We love the thumbs up, so rate us. And as always, we love new subscribers, so please, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. As always, it's a real treat. We are Disneyopolis. We are everything Disney all the time. You have yourself a fantastic day.